Have you ever dreamed of exploring Lisbon, Portugal's vibrant capital, renowned for its rich history, stunning architecture, and lively culture? Lisbon effortlessly combines old-world charm with modern energy, offering a unique blend of art, cuisine, and the unmistakable Portuguese spirit. In this video, we'll take you on an immersive journey through Lisbon, from its ancient castles to its bustling neighborhoods, sharing the captivating stories and local traditions that make Lisbon truly unforgettable. Known as one of Europe's cultural gems, Lisbon offers a thriving art scene, delicious cuisine, and a warm, welcoming atmosphere that captures the hearts of travelers worldwide. Let's begin our journey with Lisbon's iconic landmarks, starting in Belém, a neighborhood filled with historic sites that speak to Portugal's age of discovery. During the 15th and 16th centuries, Portugal was a leading maritime power, with explorers setting sail from Lisbon to discover new lands and establish trade routes. One of the most famous structures here is the Belém Tower, an architectural masterpiece built on the banks of the Tagus River. Originally designed as a fortress to guard the entrance to Lisbon's harbor, the tower has a unique Manueline architectural style, characterized by intricate carvings, maritime symbols, and Gothic elements. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has stood the test of time and is now a symbol of Portugal's explorative spirit. Climbing to the top of Belém Tower, you'll get a stunning view of the river and the surrounding area, making it easy to imagine the excitement of explorers who once set sail from these very waters. Just a short walk away from the tower is another architectural marvel, the Jerónimos Monastery. Built in the early 1500s, this monastery is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is widely regarded as one of the most beautiful examples of Manueline architecture in Portugal. The intricate details on the monastery's facade tell a story of Portugal's golden age of exploration, with carvings of ropes, coral, and other maritime symbols celebrating the country's seafaring history. Inside, the monastery is equally impressive, with grand columns and an expansive cloister that invites visitors to slow down and take in the beauty around them. The church within the monastery is the final resting place of the famous Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, whose voyages to India opened new trade routes and solidified Portugal's influence in global trade. While in Belém, don't miss the chance to try a pastel de nata, Portugal's beloved custard tart. The original recipe for this delicious pastry was created by monks at the Jerónimos Monastery centuries ago, and today you can taste the authentic version at the Antiga Confeitaria de Belém, a bakery that has been making these treats since 1837. The pastel de nata has a crispy, flaky crust filled with creamy custard, and a sprinkle of cinnamon on top adds the perfect finishing touch. It's a true taste of Lisbon's culinary heritage, and a visit to Belém would be incomplete without it. Leaving Belém, let's head to Alfama, one of Lisbon's oldest and most charming neighborhoods. Alfama is a maze of narrow streets, steep staircases, and small plazas, with colorful houses adorned with traditional azulejos, beautiful ceramic tiles that depict scenes from Portuguese history and daily life. Alfama has a unique atmosphere, where the past and present blend seamlessly. This neighborhood has survived many of the challenges that Lisbon has faced, including the devastating earthquake of 1755, which destroyed much of the city. Walking through Alfama feels like stepping back in time, with each street telling a story of Lisbon's resilience and cultural heritage. Alfama is also the birthplace of Fado, Portugal's soulful and melancholic music genre. Fado songs express a deep sense of saudade, a feeling of longing, nostalgia, and bittersweet emotions that is central to Portuguese culture. In the evenings, you can hear the sound of Fado drifting from the tavernas and traditional casas de Fado, Fado houses, that line Alfama's streets. Visiting a Fado house is an unforgettable experience, as the dimly lit rooms and intimate setting create the perfect atmosphere for this powerful and emotional music. Watching a Fado performance, you'll see how the music connects with the audience, reflecting the stories and emotions of everyday life in Portugal. Continuing our exploration, let's visit São Jorge Castle, one of Lisbon's most famous landmarks. Located at the top of a hill in Alfama, São Jorge Castle offers panoramic views over the city and the Tagus River. The castle dates back to medieval times and has witnessed many significant events in Portuguese history, Originally built by the Moors in the 11th century, it was later taken over by the Portuguese after the Christian conquest of Lisbon in 1147. Walking through the castle's walls and towers, you'll feel the weight of history around you, with every stone telling a story of battles, conquests, and royal ceremonies. From the castle's towers, you'll have one of the best views in Lisbon, with red-tiled rooftops stretching out below and the river glistening in the distance. Another important historic site in Lisbon is the Carmo Convent, a medieval convent that now stands as a beautiful ruin in the city center. The convent was largely destroyed during the earthquake of 1755, leaving only its walls and arches intact. Today, the open sky above the convent's remaining arches creates a striking and peaceful atmosphere. The Carmo Convent houses an archaeological museum with artifacts that offer insight into Portugal's past, making it a fascinating place to explore. The convent serves as a reminder of Lisbon's resilience and ability to rebuild and thrive even after devastating events. For a change of pace, let's explore Lisbon's lively markets and bustling plazas. Praça do Comércio, or Commerce Square, is one of Lisbon's grandest and most iconic squares. Located on the waterfront, this square was once the entrance to the city for traders and explorers arriving by sea. The square is surrounded by beautiful yellow buildings with elegant arcades, and in the center stands a statue of King Jose I on horseback. This historic square is now a lively area with cafes, shops, and street performers, where locals and visitors come together to enjoy the vibrant atmosphere. From Praça do Comércio, you can stroll along the river or take a ferry across to get a different perspective of the city. Just a short distance from Praça do Comércio is the Elevator de Santa Justa, a unique iron elevator that connects the lower part of the city with the higher neighborhoods. Designed by Raoul Mesnier du Ponsard, a student of Gustave Eiffel, the Santa Justa lift has a beautiful neo-Gothic design and offers a convenient way to reach the upper part of the city while enjoying fantastic views along the way. At the top, you'll find a viewpoint that provides a stunning panorama of Lisbon, including the castle, the river, and the historic neighborhoods below. Speaking of views, miradouros, or viewpoints, are an essential part of Lisbon's charm, offering breathtaking panoramas of the city's hills, rooftops, and river. Lisbon is a city built on 7 hills, so there are plenty of spots to take in the view. One of the most popular is the Miradouro da Senhora do Monte, located in the Graça neighborhood. This viewpoint offers one of the highest vantage points in the city, where you can see all the way to the Tagus River and beyond. Another favorite is the Miradouro de Santa Catarina, known for its relaxed atmosphere and stunning sunset views. Here, you'll often find locals and visitors enjoying the sunset with a glass of wine or listening to live music from street performers. Miradouros are a part of Lisbon's lifestyle, a place to pause, reflect, and appreciate the beauty of the city. Now let's dive into Lisbon's culinary scene, which is as diverse and vibrant as the city itself. Portuguese cuisine is known for its fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and simple yet delicious dishes. One of the most famous dishes is bacalhau, or salted cod, which is said to have 365 different recipes, one for every day of the year. Bacalhau can be grilled, baked, fried, or stewed, and it's often served with potatoes, onions, and olives. Another must-try dish is sardinas asadas, grilled sardines, a summer favorite in Lisbon, especially during the Festival of St. Anthony. The smell of sardines grilling fills the streets, and it's a dish that locals and visitors alike enjoy during the warm months. For meat lovers, bifana is a popular street food that consists of a pork sandwich with garlic and spices, served in a fresh roll. It's a simple yet flavorful snack that you can find at many food stalls and cafes around the city. If you have a sweet tooth, Lisbon won't disappoint. Pastéis de nata, the famous custard tarts, are a must-try with a crispy, flaky crust and creamy filling. These tarts are best enjoyed fresh out of the oven with a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. Lisbon's dining culture is centered around tascas, or traditional Portuguese taverns, where you can enjoy hearty meals in a cozy, relaxed setting. Tascas are often family-run and serve dishes passed down through generations. Eating at a tasca is an authentic experience, where you can feel the warmth and hospitality of the Portuguese people. Sharing a meal in a tasca with locals is a great way to immerse yourself in Lisbon's culinary traditions and connect with the city's vibrant culture. Moving on to Lisbon's nightlife, the city is known for its lively atmosphere, with plenty of options for those looking to enjoy music, dancing, and socializing. One of the best places to experience Lisbon's nightlife is the Bairro Alto neighborhood, which comes alive after sunset. During the day, Bairro Alto's narrow cobblestone streets are quiet and unassuming, but by night, the area transforms into a bustling hub of activity. Bars, clubs, and restaurants line the streets, and you'll hear a mix of music genres filling the air, from traditional Fado and Portuguese folk music to jazz, pop, and electronic beats. Bairro Alto's charm lies in its diversity. There's something for everyone, whether you're looking for an intimate Fado bar, a trendy rooftop lounge, or a lively dance club. One of the highlights of Lisbon's nightlife is a visit to a Fado house, where you can experience Portugal's traditional soulful music in an intimate setting. Fado is deeply connected to Lisbon's identity, with lyrics that speak of love, loss, and the longing known as saudade. Fado singers, accompanied by Portuguese guitar, perform with deep emotion, capturing the essence of Lisbon's heart and soul. In the Alfama and Bairro Alto districts, you'll find many Fado houses where you can enjoy a meal while listening to this hauntingly beautiful music. A Fado performance is not just entertainment, it's an experience that connects you to the history, emotions, and resilience of the Portuguese people. For those looking to enjoy a night out with a view, Lisbon's rooftop bars offer a chic and scenic setting for drinks and socializing. Many hotels and restaurants in the city have rooftop terraces that provide panoramic views of Lisbon's skyline, the Tagus River, and the iconic 25 de Abril Bridge. Popular spots like Park Bar and Topo Chiado draw locals and visitors alike, who come to enjoy the stunning views, refreshing cocktails, and lively ambiance. Rooftop bars in Lisbon are known for their relaxed and friendly vibe, making them ideal for a laid-back evening with friends or a romantic night under the stars. If you're visiting Lisbon during one of its many festivals, you're in for a treat. Lisbon is a city that loves to celebrate, and its festivals bring a unique energy to the streets. One of the most famous celebrations is the Feast of St. Anthony, Lisbon's patron saint, which takes place in June. During this festival, the streets of Alfama and other neighborhoods are decorated with colorful streamers, lights, and paper lanterns. Locals and visitors gather to enjoy grilled sardines, dance to live music, and take part in street parties that go on until dawn. The Feast of St. Anthony is a lively and joyful celebration that reflects the community spirit and warm hospitality of the city. Another notable event is the Lisbon Carnival, a vibrant pre-Lenten festival held in February. While Lisbon's carnival is smaller than the famous celebration in Rio de Janeiro, it still brings plenty of color, music, and excitement to the city. Parades, costumes, and street performances fill the streets, with locals and tourists coming together to enjoy the festive atmosphere. Lisbon's carnival has a unique charm, blending Portuguese and Brazilian influences to create a celebration that's both traditional and modern. As we continue our journey through Lisbon, it's impossible not to appreciate the city's artistic and cultural heritage. Lisbon's art scene is thriving, with galleries, street art, and museums that showcase both traditional and contemporary works. One of the city's most notable art spaces is the Museu Nacional de Arte Antiga, National Museum of Ancient Art, which houses a vast collection of Portuguese and European art. The museum is located in a 17th-century palace and features works by famous artists such as Hieronymus Bosch, Raphael, and Domingos Sequeira. Its collection includes paintings, sculptures, decorative arts, and an impressive range of Portuguese azulejos. Speaking of azulejos, Lisbon's traditional ceramic tiles are an art form in themselves. These beautiful tiles are found on the facades of buildings, in churches, and throughout the city, adding color and character to Lisbon's architecture. The Museu Nacional do Azulejo, National Tile Museum, is dedicated to the history and art of Portuguese tiles, showcasing stunning examples from the 15th century to modern times. The museum is housed in a former convent and offers a fascinating look at how azulejos have evolved over the centuries, reflecting Portugal's artistic traditions and cultural influences. Lisbon's street art scene is also noteworthy, with colorful murals and graffiti transforming the city's walls into open-air galleries. Neighborhoods like Bairro Alto and Marvila are known for their vibrant street art, and local artists often collaborate with international names to create large-scale murals that capture social, political, and cultural themes. Walking through Lisbon's streets, you'll encounter works by artists like Vils, who carves portraits into walls, and Bordalo too, who creates sculptures from recycled materials. Lisbon's street art reflects the city's creativity, resilience, and commitment to sustainability, making it an integral part of its cultural landscape. For a day trip outside the city, Sintra is an absolute must. Just a short train ride from Lisbon, Sintra is a fairy tale town filled with enchanting palaces, lush gardens, and mysterious forests. The Pina Palace is the crown jewel of Sintra, with its vibrant colors, whimsical architecture, and breathtaking views over the Sintra Mountains. Built in the 19th century as a summer residence for the Portuguese royal family, Pina Palace combines elements of romantic, Moorish, and Manueline architecture, creating a unique and magical structure. Exploring the palace and its surrounding gardens, you'll feel like you've stepped into a storybook. Another highlight of Sintra is the Quinta da Regalera, an estate filled with Gothic towers, hidden tunnels, and a labyrinth of gardens. The estate's most famous feature is the Initiation Well, a spiral staircase that descends into the earth, symbolizing a journey of self-discovery. The well is connected to a network of underground tunnels that lead to various points in the garden, adding an element of mystery and adventure to your visit. Quinta da Regalera's design is steeped in symbolism, drawing inspiration from mythology, alchemy, and secret societies. It's a place that invites curiosity and exploration, making it a favorite among visitors to Sintra. For nature lovers, Cabo da Roca is the perfect destination. Located on the westernmost point of mainland Europe, Cabo da Roca offers stunning cliffs, rugged coastline, and sweeping views of the Atlantic Ocean. Standing on these cliffs, you'll feel the power of the wind and the waves, and there's a sense of awe in knowing that this spot was once considered the edge of the known world. Cabo da Roca is a place of raw beauty and natural wonder, perfect for a peaceful escape from the city. Returning to Lisbon, let's explore LX Factory, a creative and cultural hub located in a former industrial complex in the Alcantara neighborhood. Once a textile factory, LX Factory is now home to a mix of art studios, design shops, restaurants, and performance spaces. The complex has a bohemian urban vibe, with graffiti-covered walls and a variety of unique spaces that showcase Lisbon's creative spirit. LX Factory hosts regular events, including art exhibitions, flea markets, and live music performances, making it a dynamic place to experience Lisbon's contemporary culture. For a more traditional shopping experience, the Mercado da Ribeira, also known as the Time Out Market, is a must-visit. This historic market hall has been transformed into a modern food court, where some of Lisbon's best chefs and restaurants offer a variety of delicious dishes. From fresh seafood and gourmet burgers to pastel de nata and Portuguese wine, Mercado da Ribeira is a food lover's paradise. The market is a popular spot for locals and visitors alike, providing a lively atmosphere and a taste of Lisbon's culinary diversity. Lisbon's passion for sports is also worth mentioning, with football being the most popular. The city is home to two major football clubs, Sporting CP and SL Benfica, both of which have a dedicated fan base. Attending a football match at Estádio da Luz, Benfica's home stadium, is an exhilarating experience, with fans creating a vibrant and passionate atmosphere. Football in Lisbon is more than just a game, it's a way of life, and the city's sports culture reflects the pride and loyalty of its people. To conclude our journey, let's visit the 25 de Abril Bridge, Lisbon's iconic suspension bridge that connects the city to Almada across the Tagus River. Often compared to San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge, the 25 de Abril Bridge is a symbol of Lisbon's resilience and strength. The bridge offers fantastic views of the river and the city, especially when illuminated at sunset. Nearby, the Cristo Rei statue stands on a hilltop, with arms outstretched in a gesture of blessing and welcome. Modeled after Rio de Janeiro's Christ the Redeemer, this statue is a tribute to Portugal's Catholic faith and a symbol of peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Lisbon, a city where history, art, and culture come together to create unforgettable experiences. Whether you're exploring the ancient streets of Alfama, admiring the breathtaking views from a Miradouro, or enjoying the vibrant nightlife in Bairro Alto, Lisbon offers endless opportunities for adventure and discovery. This city's mix of tradition and modernity, combined with the warmth of its people, creates an atmosphere that is uniquely captivating. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Share this video with a friend who dreams of exploring Portugal's capital, and until next time.